We bought our dream van and we're going to be turning this into our tiny home.
It didn't look like this when we purchased it, but that's our intention. We're going to be converting this into our full-time tiny home.
Welcome back to our channel, Wanderers and Whiskers. I'm Acacia.
And I'm Michael, and behind us is Yeti the van.
Let's take you back to 2021 at the end of the year when we had been homeless for about 8 months and we found this van on the market by some miracle in our hometown.
Yeah, so we had been searching every day for the last 8 months looking for a van, but yeah, for some reason it popped up in East London, and it was even someone that I had known from the past, so it was a really good sign. But at that point in time we had a Suzuki Jimny and we couldn't just purchase this van like straight up cash, so we had to cross a few stepping stones first to get to buying this van, which was putting our Suzuki Jimny on the market, finding a seller, selling it, then getting the money across and then purchasing this van.
We spotted it around our hometown. When we sold the Jimny, we had a little bidding war for it, and the highest person got it back in our hometown, so we've seen it driving around a few times.
What's up guys, and welcome back to this YouTube channel. My name is Michael.
And I'm Acacia. For the past 6 months we've been travelling full time in our Suzuki Jimny and we've clocked up 20,000 kilometres all throughout South Africa.
Exciting news, we're going to be upgrading from this little car to something a lot bigger, so stay tuned and see what we're getting.
The van is a 2016 Fiat Ducato. It was completely empty shell inside and it had 216,000 kilometers on the clock, which wasn't a big deal for us because these are panel vans. They're meant to drive far and it fit into our budget, so we were very keen. We just had to sell our Jimny.
Yeah, and the other reason we went for this size van was because of the licenses here in South Africa. It's the biggest van that you can go with the normal Code 8 license, so we didn't want to go with going through like another whole licensing thing to, you know, get a bigger van.
So we had to get to converting the interior, but we had work across the country, so we only had 3 days to temporarily kit out the van, so we needed to go buy supplies.
So we first went to the shops and bought a whole bunch of wood and supplies, and yeah, got to it. So today's going to be the first day of our van build.
We're going to start off with sound deadening.
We did a big shop a few days ago, and this is what we've bought so far. We've got some plywood over there, different thicknesses. We've got a 18mm and a 12mm. Then we've got some tongue and groove, and then we've got some pine wood.
We also got gifted some bigger wheels, which was quite nice for the off-roading that we were going to be doing.
Then we've also been given a new set of wheels, because the set of wheels that we've got in our van at the moment are like city tires, so these ones have got a bit of a bigger tread. Then this here is some sound deadening mat, which we're going to be doing right now, which in case I just said. And now we've got screws and some tape that we're going to be putting in the grooves of the floor. And yeah, that's about it so far.
Moving inside the van, we started off with sound deadening. So this is a mat that you stick onto the panels, which kind of helps with the sound when you're driving around.
And this was not an intention for now, this was just a thing that we wanted to get done because we had the van. This was going to be for us later on when we do the finished build.
Yeah, long-term planning for that one.
After that we moved into the furring strips, which was then also planning ahead, but also making the support structures for our bed.
Yeah, so we were able to fix a lifted bed inside the van so we could pack a lot of stuff underneath.
So basically what we're doing is we've got this 12mm plywood. We're going to be cutting strips of 10 millimeters wide, and we're going to put them into the ribs of the van.
Just finished cutting all of our furring strips and we're going to secure them to the metal using self-drilling screws. They're also known as tech screws. You need to make sure that they got the little butterfly at the end so that they go straight through the metal. Today we are building the platform for our bed.
And then we had our old desk in Acacia's mom's house, which we took out and put it into the van with a chair and put a screen and a laptop, and that was where I did the work and did the cooking.
Yesterday we finished the bed very late and packed the car, and now we have got a fully packed car and we're heading to Wilderness. So we'll show you guys the van there.
We just had a little gas bottle and our 50-litre National Lunar fridge that came from our chimney. So it was a very basic setup, but considering we had just come from camping in a tent on the ground alongside our car, it was a big upgrade for us.
Yeah, huge upgrade. We were very happy. We were just trying to see if van life was for us. Living in such a small space with someone can be a bit tricky, but yeah, we just wanted to step into it and see what it would be about, how it would change our travels and how we could stay on the road for longer.
Yeah, so we did the most of what we could with the space and the time we had, and we hit the road for the next 2 months to test out van life.
You're gonna have to subscribe and see what happens in the next week's film.
Welcome to our first week of van life. We are Michael and Acacia, and 1 month ago we purchased this panel van.
With only 3 days to temporarily kit out the van, we hit the road for the next 2 months.
Join us as we figure out life on the road full time as we travel across South Africa.